What do we know then about these new restrictions that the US is putting on companies like Nvidia?
So both Nvidia and AMD have received notices from the U.S. government that they will need approval to sell some of their products to Chinese customers. And then the reason for this is that these products have potential military use, or they could go to a military end users. And the products that are being affected are high-end GPUs that could be used as on AI functions. And this is the latest U.S. move to curb China's chip technology progress, because the U.S. fears that China could use these cutting-edge tech to build its military cloud and then further conduct further surveillance on its population.
Right. I mean, this is, ongoing, it feels like, since the Trump trade war into this administration. Remind us of some of the other recent moves that the U.S. has made to curb China's access to chips.
So actually, the probably the most impactful move that the Trump administration has made is restrict China's access to the advanced chip making equipment from the Dutch company ASML. So China now cannot get ASML's most advanced extreme ultraviolet lithography machines. But the Biden administration has made some further moves, including over the past month or two. It has told equipment suppliers in the U.S. not to sell China gears that can make chips that's 14 nanometer or more advanced. And this means that while China will still be able to make mature chips, its capability to build advanced chips at home will be seriously hampered without support from U.S. companies.
Debbie, I'm curious about what this means in terms of timing. Is this all these geopolitical tensions? Is it coming at a good time in regards to the idea that there might be this kind of decline in the momentum for global demand? Can you add a little bit of color on that?
I think one thing that's really interesting is like the U.S. midterms are coming up, and then it seems like the Democrats could face a tough battle ahead of the elections. So but at the same time, it seems like there's a bipartisan consensus that the U.S. government and the Congress have to be on top, be tough on China. So it could be that by tightening China's access for China to secure advanced technologies, the Biden administration could appear to be tough on Beijing, and this could be a good booster for their midterm prospect. But at the same time, as the each government. Major governments around the world are racing to build up chip capacity at home. It is probably important for Washington to make sure that China does not catch up with the West in a very short period of time.
Debbie, if we zoom out a bit, what is the situation in terms of supply of semiconductors? We've heard from some companies about inventory buildup. Are we getting back to kind of pre-pandemic levels of supply?
It is a bit more complex than that. So we have seen companies like Nvidia, AMD, and Micron offering really weak business outlook over the past month. But at the same time, there are some companies that continue to say that they cannot get enough chips to build their products. So sort of in light of this context, chip maker Broadcom actually is expected to provide to grow at the fastest pace since the first quarter of 2018. So it looks like it really depends on what kind of segment or what kind of chips you are making. So if you are making the kind of chips that still some companies lack, then you probably would be doing better, faring better than your peers.